Can't you see the sun shining? Can't you just feel the moon shining? Ain't it just like a friend of mine that hit me from behind? If I'm gone to Carolina in mind, carrying the cheese, a silver sun, you best walk her away and watch it shine. Watch her, watch the morning come. Silver tear appearing now, I'm crying, ain't I? Gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing one of my all-time favorites, Carolina in My Mind by James Taylor. Well, this is a song I've been playing for decades, and this song taught me so much. We're going to be learning a few essential techniques. Just right off the bat, I'm just going to say that, strumming fingerstyle is something that James Taylor does in a very unique way. It's incredibly informative on how you can play other songs as well, but we're going to zoom in on that kind of aspect where we do bass and then a finger strum. So more on that later. Let's talk about the song real quick. James Taylor wrote this while he was in England and Spain, and while he was being discovered by the Beatles, essentially. And he was thinking about his home. He was homesick. And actually, he recorded this for his first album, James Taylor, which is not the most well-known album. This was under Apple Records after he was discovered by the Beatles and by Peter Asher, who was the brother of Jane Asher, who was dating Paul at the time. So the first recording is quite interesting. There's, a much quicker tempo, a full band arrangement. Paul McCartney's actually playing bass on it, and George Harrison is singing background vocals.
I'm gone to Carolina in my mind.
So really fascinating there. James re-recorded this for the Greatest Hits album, which went diamond or whatever, 10 million plus copies sold. So he re-recorded it in 1976, and that's the version everyone really pretty much knows the most.
In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
I'm drawing from that as well as the live versions. The live versions are also incredible, and you can see James sort of, playing just solo for the first half, and then the band would generally come in. So, that being said, what we have here is just a true classic that's been covered by countless artists. It's a staple of the American songbook, so to speak. So here we have a challenging task. Can we learn James Taylor guitar parts in a 20-30 minute time span? So that's something that I'm going to try to be clear here. Before we zoom in and talk about the specifics, you have the chords, and James is a master at switching between fingerstyle and strumming. All right, all with his fingers. So let me demonstrate. Here's obviously a finger picking part, which I'll break down note for note. Not too bad. And then when we start singing, whenever he's singing, he generally switches to a bass, meaning thumb, and then down, up kind of thing with the finger, with the index finger. So it would be like. Then he would switch. So he's switching now after he sings to sort of a fingerstyle pattern. This is one of my favorite James Taylor moves right here. And it's just so good, right? And he really sort of came up with this. He was a great innovator in the acoustic guitar language. So as I'm singing here, I'm going to use my thumb and index only. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Okay? Now we switch to fingerstyle, and we do a Travis picking move here. Right? My bass is following the Travis picking, but I'm doing this beautiful melody. So we're going to break that down. This will really be a good lesson for you if you're looking to add a whole nother style of playing to your playing if you're new to James Taylor. He really infuses the guitar with so much virtuosity and simplicity and beauty all in one, which is sort of a rare combination. So highly recommend it. You can also check out the Patreon where the full lesson will be written out, the entire arrangement, and that's a great way to sort of aid yourself in learning to help you along. So anyway, check that out. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, the notification bell, and leave a comment and the thumbs up. And let's go ahead and jump in and learn this. Okay, so it can be a little bit complex, so I'll do my best in cutting straight to the essential parts of the song right away so that you can just play the song. And then we'll get deeper and deeper into the part. So why don't we skip the intro, because I want to get you playing the song right away. So we're going to start with the chorus and then the verse and then circle back to the intro, just because the intro has some sort of hammer-ons and things that we want to, get into as we warm up. Why don't we start right with the chorus? Okay, so we have a capo 3rd fret and we have a D. Now, you actually don't really need a full D because the guitar part sort of ends here in the 2nd string. So you have a D5 or open D string, 2nd, 3rd fret, and you're going to do bass with the thumb, 4th string, right? Then down, up with the index finger, like this. See how I'm going down, up on these 3 strings here. The 1st string is muted. Nice sound there. The reason we don't want the full D also is because we need to have the middle finger ready for this next bass note. So, bass, down, up. Now thumb on the 2nd fret for a quick D over F sharp, although it's just really a passing note to the G. Then we go to a G chord, and we do this type of G here. You can put the pinky if you want, but we're not really staying for long. James Taylor does a pretty crazy thing where he bars both strings. So you could do that, or you could do the pinky here, or like I did, just, that's plenty of sound right there. So, notice I did bass, down, up. Okay? Now we go to E minor 7, and lucky for us, we just have to lift the middle finger for an E minor 7, bass, down, up. So, in my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Not so bad, right? Now we have a nice, more complicated part here. Okay? So, thumb is doing this. Although by the end, you can kind of forget about the thumb, as he does live. Just kind of do this. So, that would be 5th, 4th, 6th, 4th, 5th, 4th, 6th, 4th. Might as well teach it in its entirety. And we have an A sus2 to begin. So that would mean O2200. No 2nd string yet. Alright? Alright, so now we're going to add the fingers. So after you do thumb twice, 1st string open, resume your thumb. Now first 2 strings open, thumb, 3rd string. Now when you hit the A bass, do it with the hammer on to the B string for a full A chord. Now thumb, 1st string, thumb, 2nd string, thumb, and then release the chord, and then 3rd string open transitions us to the G chord. So slowly would be 3, 4. Okay? That's a great riff, and that will take some time if you're new to it. So a little quicker, 3, 4. Good. Now G, bass, again, this type of G here with all 4 fingers. Bass, down, up. Now A, bass, down, up. Now middle finger lifts to the 2nd fret, 5th string. Bass, down, up. That's an A over B. So,
Can't you see the sunshine?
good. Now E minor 7.
Can't you just...
So bass, down, up. Now a little A riff. So that's bass, 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd, 2nd string hammer on. You just want to make the guitar sing with the James Taylor song. Alright, so let's play everything now, starting with the beginning of the chorus, because that's a lot. Ready? 3, 4. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Good. Can't you see the sunshine? now we make it to the second half of the chorus here. This is the Walkdown. Pretty fun to do, kind of tricky if you're not used to using your pinky. Let's get a D chord. Ready? Full D. Not the D5, but the full D here with the first string as well. We want to go bass, down, up for everything. All right? Now we do pinky 4th fret 5th string. Sort of a JT favorite here. This is like a D over C sharp bass. Now C sharp. Now a note on the strumming though, you could do bass up, bass up, down, up. I'm going to do bass down, up for most of it. Okay, now B minor, so we go, we actually go middle finger up. We want to keep these fingers locked here. So you're going to have to, anytime you want to lift that middle finger you can, because D sus2 sounds great. Now you lift for D over A, so you hit 5th string open, down, up, G, bass, down, up. Now D over F sharp, bass, down, up. Now E7, bass, down, up. Just crazy, I love it. Now A7 sus4, that's O2, O3, O, and you go bass, down, up. And then the final hook comes. So let's review that. 3. Okay, and now D, bass, down, up. Lift that middle finger, B minor 7, bass, down, up. Okay, so that's 5th string, bass, down, up. Now E minor, so just lift the index finger, bass, down, up. And then A7, so 4th string now, 2nd fret, and the 5th string bass, bass, down, up. Then, this lick here. So this would be 4th, 3rd, 2nd, bass, and then 1st and 3rd strings open, bass again, and then well, you hit the 2nd string and then hammer on at the same time. It's very tricky if you're new to it, so the tab might help on the Patreon, but see how I hit the 2nd string and hammer it on everywhere else? That's the soft melodic sound you want. So again, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, bass, 3rd, 1st, open, bass, 2nd string while you hammer on those 2 fingers. All together. Wow, I love it. Now 5th string, hammer to 2nd fret, 4th string. Okay, so that's the whole chorus. Let's go on to the verse. That's the really hard part of the song here. Now the verse, so bass, down, up, over a D5. C add 9 here. So bass, down, up, up. G, down, up, A. And then the riff I already showed you, but we're going to end it with open B string. And then you go to a B minor. Down, up, same pattern as before. G. Now the A riff. Now there's a variation on this. You could do 2 variations. One is, that's, and now instead of hammer on, you go 3, 2, O pull off, 2, O, 2, hammer. Okay? And you would end with 3rd string open, so it's... Okay, one more variation that I throw in there, that he throws in there, I should say, is you just delay the hammer on from the original. So you go bass, same as before, all the same. Now you just bass, and then 1st and 2nd string open again, bass, and then hit the hammer on with the 6th string bass, and then go open. So that would be... and then you're off to your G, okay? Okay, now we do our G, bass, down, up, this time G over F sharp, Really, it's D add 9 over F sharp because the first string is open, second string. Bass, down, up, down, down, up. Now we have our, let me just play it first. It's like, right? So that's going up, going up. Actually, good. Right, he resolves. So that's after you did the D over F sharp. Let's just review that. Right? Down, up, down, down. Now you just lift that index and you go sort of a pinch. I would do, thumb, middle, and ring, fifth, third, second strings to be exact. Do whatever you want though. And go boom, pinch, and fourth string open, rebound. Good. Now switch these two fingers for an E7. Same right hand pattern. Lift the index for E minor 7. Same pattern. Now move the middle finger down. It's such an elegant fingering with James Taylor parts. And then you just do an A7. Actually, let's do an A sus and then resolve it to 2. So that would be right like that. Now the final hook here, D, down, bass, down, up. Do the whole chord if you want. Now B minor 11 here, 20230. You go bass, down, up. Just lift the index for E minor 7, bass, down, up. Move the middle finger down a string for A7, or A7 sus 4, whatever. Bass, down, up, and then your hook, which is the same as before. Okay? So let's cover that whole verse. I think it's worth it to run through it. Ready? 3. Karen, she's a silver sun, your best walker, wait, watch a child. Watch her, watch the morning come. Here we go. And the sky's on fire. Here we go. Okay. Same riff. I did it wrong here. There we go. And then you would do another verse, same as exactly as before. Then you would do the chorus. So, good thing about music is it repeats often, so you've kind of got it going. The verse and chorus is the main chunk. Now we're going to circle back to the intro. We should zip through that kind of quickly so we can make this video not too long. Then we're going to cover the bridge and the ending. So a tour de force of guitar. Okay, so the intro. All right, so let me just zip through it here. I apologize if it's too fast. Second and third strings of a D chord, 2-0 pull off, second string, fourth string and first string, hammer. So to recap, second and third, 2-0 pull off, second string, fourth and first string together, hammer, second, third, twice actually. But you kind of don't have time for the second time, so you just kind of go open, and then G, and you get sixth and fifth first together, third. Now as you play the second string, you switch to F sharp bass, hit them at the same time, third, second after that, and then sixth and first of an E minor 7 chord, and then the same thing, and then the same thing on an A7. You just move the index finger down, so the whole thing is good. That's the intro. Now we have the bridge. Holy host of feathers. All right, so we're gonna keep it to a basic strumming pattern for time's sake, but you could do arpeggios as I sometimes do on this bridge. I'll stick with the strumming. Bass, down, up, down, down, up, because it's solid and it works. So this is when he says, and there's a holy host of others. G, bass, down, up, down, down, up. A, down, bass, same pattern. B minor. But this time we go bass, down, up, down, down, down again, hammer on. And then the same pattern. Good. F sharp minor, 7. E minor 7. Jump up to F sharp for the bass to G. And then G, and then A riff. So that's from the F sharp minor 7. And then C, G, and then the D riff from before, and a couple strums if you have time. Now C, add 9 though. No, sorry, not add 9. It's sus2. So you just do 3, 0, 0, 3. So you go bass, down, up, down, down, up, then G over B, just down to 2nd fret. E minor, the whole chord. E minor 7, I should say. Now A7 sus4, not A7, A sus4, bass down up to A. Now the hook. And then, your normal thing there. So that's it. Maybe I forgot to mention this at the end of the 2nd verse. In order to go back to the chorus, though, you do this move. So I apologize if I forgot. I was probably speeding through. But you can do this to get into the chorus after the intro. You do the chorus at the beginning, and then when you do 2 verses from then on, to get into the chorus, you do this move. It's bass, pinch, or bass, first 3 strings of a G chord, bass, first 2 strings of an A chord. Then you're at the chorus. Now, this is after the bridge, so this is the last chorus that turns into the outro. So when he goes the hook, instead of going gone to Carolina in my mind like that, it's different, right? So now it's bass, down, up, over F sharp, D over F sharp, G, back to D over F sharp, E minor, A, and then it's something different. So that's now we have the joyous Walkdown from before, but instead of E7, E minor 7 to A7. And now you can spice up the strumming pattern to bass up, down, up, and have the whole thing be sus2. Sorry, right, like that. Oh, whoops, see, I made a mistake, sorry. E minor 7, one more time. Gone to care, E minor 7, A7. And you can kind of groove on the gone, gone. I'm gone, bass up, down, up, bass up, down, up. Really fun to play this, actually. It's very hypnotic. I'm gone, and the recording fades out, but the live version, Carolina in my mind. So that's gone to Carolina in my mind. And then it's some sort of D riff to end. All right, so there you go. That's all the sections, intro to ending. I like to make it so you could play it all the way through. That's the way it's intended, right? A lot of work though, advanced, so please take it step by step and feel free to just play one section at a time for a while. And no big race. Just take your time. It's a lot. Enjoy. Thanks for watching the video to the end. We'll see you next time. Bye.